Roll me a story. The Arboretum is the center of the space station's oxygen production. Oxygen, as you know, is one of those things that's sort of necessary for most living organisms. And so there's a large dome here, sort of like a greenhouse with several trees. It's essentially just a park that's looking out into the nebula beyond. As you can see, the compass is pointing you towards sort of a little like park clear, like a cul-de-sac, but made of like pathway. It's not a like proper cul-de-sac. It's like a little.
I know what you're
bump
referring
out
to.
of you picturing what I'm talking about. Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about. One of those little spaces you
That's
find in
one of the
parks.
places that it points you to, and another place that it points you to is at the base of one of the very large trees.
Vual, if there's a big tree and the thing is telling him go to look at the big tree, he's gonna go look at the big tree because it's a tree that's big and he's not seen big trees like this before because he's been in varying ships and slavey places for most of his life. So he's gonna walk up to this big tree and just be staring up at it pretty much the entire time, like very clearly. It's one of those things where any onlooker would very clearly just see him just sit there and be like, whoa.
Give me a knowledge roll for whether you would understand
Trees.
not the trees, whether you recognize the type of person that you are about to encounter.
That is 8 on the die plus mind is 14. I can math. Math is the thing I can do.
That beats an average roll. Yeah, so because you've spent an hour or so going through the book, you recognize that this individual that is sort of standing by the base of the tree is what's known as a fae. She's quite a bit shorter than you. Probably, I don't know how tall Vual is. Let me take a look at
5'10".
5'10". Yeah, she's probably around like 4'11". So she's a decent amount shorter than you.
She's about a foot shorter than Vual. Okay.
It looks like she's wearing a very large, like, coat. It's a fuzzy, like, coat with sort of a spotted pattern on it that's sort of just draped around her shoulders. Looking at her physically is a little bit weirding you out because she is somewhat thin, like much thinner than you'd expect a person to be, and her features are very strange as well. Her eyes are very big, and her mouth is very small. She's sort of just staring up into the tree next to you.
She has
What do you do?
big eyes and small mouth.
Yeah, that is the game that we are playing.
It's like it's the thing that we're playing. It's the system that we're playing. It's I see. Okay, she is anime.
No, it's not like anime. It's more like closer to...
I mean, the joke is that the system we're playing is anime
Just
inspired.
from a GM perspective, it looks a little bit like halfway to the features of what you'd think a gray looks like.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I guess he's gonna just kind of like he's still more encapsulated by the like enraptured by the tree than probably the Fey person. But at some point, he will notice the Fey person and look at the compass and just be like, huh. Okay, I guess there's another person here that we could look into. He's gonna have that moment too where he's gonna like give her a look over because he's never seen a Fae in person before, and he's just gonna ask outright, just be like, "Excuse me, are you a Fae?"
There's a fruit.
There's a fruit. What fruit?
Mind you, she is fully ignoring your question. She points up into the tree's branches and says again, "There's a fruit. I want that fruit." Looking at her a little bit closer, you can see that her coat is... It's actually kind of, like, wet.
Are you all right? Because it looks like you've been rained on a little bit, and rain doesn't happen in space, I don't think. Maybe. A fruit.
They don't want me to fly up there, so they sprayed me down.
Oh.
I want that fruit. I want to try it.
Why don't they want you to fly up there to get the fruit?
I don't know. I didn't ask. I was sort of busy falling.
Oh, that doesn't sound so great. Vual is going to just look up at this fruit. How far up is this fruit?
It's not far up enough that you can just reach up and pick it. You would have to climb the tree.
Well, okay. Can he? How clearly can he see it?
I mean, she's pointed it out to you, so you can see it pretty clearly. But it's pretty high up there.
I'm wondering if I don't know if this would be a thing I'd be able to do. I don't know how fine my my firepower control is or not.
Well, only you can make the decision as to where to go with it.
Because I was gonna wonder if I could try and just burn a specific section of the stem to get it to fall.
You can't do that from here. You could
it,
maybe throw a fireball at it, but
I don't want to do that. That's gonna bring too much attention.
Yeah, no, you can't just remote burn a thing.
Dang it!
The demon fire that you make comes from your body.
Oh, okay. So I have to be the origin of it. I understand.
Yes,
okay. Okay.
Correct. I mean, for the most part, not all demons are like that, but you, at your current level, are like that.
I have to be the source of everything. No, that's fair. I think we established that, and I just forgot about it. I mean, Vual's gonna look around and see if anyone else is watching.
Give me a. I'm gonna stop giving you mind for perception because plus 10 is kind of insane, and I hope you don't mind.
I guess
because I think perception is just perception. I think I can see a world in which mind doesn't necessarily apply to that. And so I'm just going to ask you to give me a perception roll with your +4.
And then I get my +4. All right, so that's a 10.
Okay. You don't necessarily make anyone out. There's a lot of people that are just kind of walking around. You suppose someone could be watching, but you can't pick out anyone from the group nearby.
Okay. Vual's going to... There's one of those things where Vual's like, even if I'm not attempting to recruit this individual, he kind of empathizes with the idea of hey, there's a thing up there. There is food in this place and being denied it, and that kind of just generally sucks. And so he's just decided, yeah, okay, I'll help this person out, because why not? And he's going to probably attempt to climb it. He just has the one weapon, but I don't think he's going to want to use that because it'll put marks on the tree and cause potential problems.
Okay.
I think he's just going to give an attempt to try and
climb it. Just going to straight up go for it, right?
Attempt to just straight up go for it, yeah.
Yeah, all right. This is you in your glamour form. Give me a roll.
Double 6s.
Ooh, okay. So that is a 18, right?
No, for body, if I were doing body, that would be a 16.
Yeah, 16. I was going to give that a difficult target. So that puts you at a success by factor of 1. You are now in the middle branches of the tree. Give me another just flat roll. You're not adding anything to this.
That's an 8.
Ooh, okay. You're in some of the lower branches of this tree. You're at a fairly solid perch, but you're not finished. You're not out to the fruit yet. You probably have another level up, and then you have to climb out to shake the fruit out or pick it or whatever you want to do. Mm-hmm. But someone has clearly noticed you climbing the tree as a Tridan sort of guard just comes over to the base of the tree and says, "Hey, Get down from there right now.
Hang on, I spotted a squirrel up here. Hang on, I'm trying to scare it off. It's trying to get to that fruit. Vual's just gonna continue climbing.
Roll for some. Give me a mind roll.
That's an 11 on the die with a mind roll that brings it to 17.
with a minor obstacle.
Okay, so that brings it down to minor obstacles. What minus?
You roll an extra die, and it's light disadvantage basically.
Right. Okay. It's still an 11.
Okay. Now.
So that still brings it to mind. Brings it to still brings it to a 17.
17.
It's just one of those things where it's just like someone offers an excuse, and
I don't want to give you that based on your roleplay, because here's the thing: squirrels don't exist here.
Vual doesn't know that.
Squirrels aren't in this universe.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't have known that.
Animals aren't really a thing. You knew that. Do you want to try again?
I don't know. What do you mean the animals aren't really a thing? Animals have to be a thing. There has to be some kind of. Well, I guess not.
There's unbound familiars. We've gone through this.
And a squirrel wouldn't be an unbound familiar?
I mean, it could be, but I don't know that it would have the name squirrel.
Okay. I mean, in fairness, the entire idea is basically Vual just gives a hang on. I saw.
Hey, there's an animal up here.
There's a thing up here, yeah, and he's just like the whole thing is he's given out an excuse and just gone like I am doing a correct in the attempt to throw off the guard.
The guard just kind of puts his hands on his hips and is like, "Look, just get down from there. You'll hurt yourself. We can take care of this later."
Vual at this point is continuing to climb, just like, hang on, I think I can get out of here.
Okay, continuing to climb.
Yeah.
Just give me another body roll.
That is 8 on the dice, 12.
Okay, yeah, no. You are able to get up the next level. You are now on the same level as, but not adjacent to, the fruit. You would have to climb out on the branches to get the fruit.
Okay. Vual is going to... He's going to attempt to do this. And Vual is shouting, shoo! Go on, go away.
Okay.
It's an attempt to keep the facade.
That is going to increase the target for you.
Is this another body roll?
This is another body roll because you are climbing. Your target is going to be...
Please say 14. Please say 14. I just rolled a 14.
Your target is going to be a 15.
Oh.
That is a difficult target. As you are climbing out on the branch, you don't fall, but you do sort of lose your footing and slip like under the branch. You are now under the branch, hanging from the branch. What do you do?
He is going to just... So I'm assuming he's holding on with like both hands, right, on the other side of this branch?
Both hands, possibly even both feet. Like maybe has his legs wrapped around it.
Oh, I mean, can he just shimmy along to where the fruit is?
You can. That will be another roll.
Go for it.
You are upside down, so it's probably quite disorienting.
True, but I do have... maybe.
I don't think you have a lot that's going to help you here.
I mean, I was going to say I have heightened awareness.
That doesn't apply here.
Oh. That's a 12. In fairness, I've got less grip, so I can probably take my time to go out and reach this thing.
Okay.
Since I'm not trying to like balance my way out there, I've got to think I would like to propose the idea that this is a thing that he can do a bit more methodically.
Well, this level of athleticism is something that you're not necessarily used to. On a 12, you are sort of shimmying on the underside of the branch, and you are close to the fruit now. It's just sort of like a big, nondescript sort of yellow fruit It's about the size of like both your fists put together. So it's big. If you reach out, you can almost touch it, but you're not quite at the level where you can. I'm going to say based on your current position and based on what has happened thus far, the guard is now no longer buying your lie about seeing a thing. He's like, hey, what are you doing?
Vual's just gonna go, hang on, just give me a second. Now you said I can barely touch it.
You could like your fingers can just brush up against it, but you're not able to like grab onto it.
If he pulled his knife out, would he be able to swipe the thing holding it to the branch?
No, you would be able to swipe into the flesh of the fruit, but not at the stem.
He's gonna continue just trying to get a little closer.
All right, give me another roll.
That's 14.
Okay. You are now close enough to the branch, to the fruit, to grab it. However, you are on the very edge of the tree branch with your weight on it as you shimmy out to it. You reach out and you can just grab the fruit, and as you do, you hear a loud crack.
Okay.
And the branch begins to fall.
Okay, so has it already broken, or is it in the process of falling?
It is in the process of breaking.
Okay.
Like you can see that where you're hanging on to, like where behind you is like very frayed, and the branch itself is starting to sag down.
Okay. What Vual is going to do is he's going to reach out and grab the fruit, right, with both hands, and attempt to swing like backwards so that he can kind of flip and try and land in the lower level of the branches. Even then, it's a fall that he's probably calculated he could probably walk away from if he were to fall straight through.
Yeah, no, you could absolutely walk away from this fall.
It just might hurt.
It would hurt. It would hurt quite a bit.
Yeah. So his initial attempt is, okay, can he get into like the other branches and catch one of them on the way down?
So you are trying to swing back into the main body of the tree and catch a branch.
Yeah.
All right. So given that you are doing this with one arm, you will have light disadvantage, or a minor obstacle, I think it's called. This is going to be a challenging roll.
I don't think I make it. That's a what is it? A 10 total?
Yeah, your target is an 18, so.
Yeah. Oh, there's no way I can even make that then. Because my body stat's a 4 and the max I would be able to roll is 12. So I just straight up couldn't make that. So yeah, he this is one of those things where he's going to try something and he's aware that he's probably not going to be able to make it, but he's just going to try.
So you are now falling through the air, and yeah, I'll give you one round to react to this situation. You are now in the air, holding onto a branch. There are not branches nearby for you to jump to or anything like that. How do you respond to this situation? Like, you are going to take damage at the end of this.
Yeah.
You are falling. You will hit the ground, but you have one action to do something.
Okay. He's gonna take the fruit and throw it at the Fey girl. Just like, here, catch.
Okay. Yeah, she jumps up and grabs the fruit, and giggling manically, she runs away as the Trident guard suddenly turns to her and goes, "Thief, come back here!" And with that, Vual hits the ground. Okay. Now, there's no fall damage calculation for this, so I'm just going to have to make this up arbitrarily.
Okay.
Because, unfortunately, in Bezim, the ground doesn't have a weapon level.
They don't have fall damage calculation?
They should, but I don't think they do. That might be in one of the expanded rulebooks.
Gotcha.
I'm going to say that you take 20 damage, which is very strong.
Ow.
But that puts you at 35. It's not that much of a fall, but it is, like, it does hurt.
Okay. And you said the guard is going after the Fey girl, right?
He didn't go after her. He just kind of cried out for her to stop. Now 2 other guards are standing over you. What do you do?
Vual's gonna get up and put both of his hands up and be like, I'm sorry, I was just trying to save the fruit. Was that not a thing I should have handed to her?
That young urchin is a thief.
What did
We caught her trying to steal this fruit earlier. It is not her property.
Whose property is it?
This is the property of the Tridan. This is the property of the station.
Oh. It's like that like common law thing, right? Doesn't that make it like property of the public, kind of?
Are you trying to apply US-based law?
Incorrect. I am attempting to apply British law.
Go ahead and roll me some kind of deception. This is going to be a difficult.
Oh, I know. The entire point is just to get them paying more attention to me. That's an 8 on the die. I don't know what you want me to add to that.
That's mind.
Okay, so that's 14.
14. So a difficult roll is a target of 15.
Yeah, so
they
missed this.
do not buy it.
Okay. I'll just sit there.
I don't know where you think you are from and where the rules are where you think you are from.
There kind of weren't, actually.
But things must be purchased here with money. You know what money is, don't you?
Well, then hang on. Who's selling the fruit
The
then?
vendors.
I don't see any vendors around here.
The vendors pick the fruit when it is ripe and sell it. Where do you think the food at the food stalls comes from?
Well, you guys don't have any signs marking that this doesn't belong to the.
It should be a given. We built the space station.
I don't know about. It can't hurt to put up some signs just to be, a little bit clearer.
Get
of things.
out of here.
Okay.
If we see you here again, we will arrest you.
Look, I wasn't trying to cause trouble.
Out.
Okay. Vual will turn and walk in the opposite direction of the Fey girl.
Okay.
Limp his way.
1 -1. I'm going to give you just a -1 defect called
wounded leg.
No, that's called damage. Yeah, no, I'm giving you a -1 custom defect just called public nuisance.
Okay.
You are now known by this specific Tridan government. This is a temporary defect that will not go into effect once you leave the station. But it is you are a troublemaker.
Okay then, so not much has changed on that front.
I mean, now you get dirty looks from the guards, so there's that.
Fair.
So you run off.
Limps off.
Do you attempt to catch up with the girl?
He might try and catch up with her a little bit, but he's more of the opinion of like, okay, I've helped this individual in a way that brings satisfaction.
Okay. As you walk through the halls away from this, you do sort of run across her. She just opens her mouth super wide, wider than it looks like her face structure should allow for it to go, and just takes a big bite out of this fruit. Like, she basically bites like a good quarter of the fruit.
And you said this thing was like big enough that I had
the size of like both of your fists put together.
That's a decent size.
It's like a grapefruit size.
Okay.
Kind of like a big grapefruit.
Okay. Then.
But it's a stone fruit of some kind.
Okay. Gotcha.
And you see her face turn a little darker. She goes and just throws it on the floor.
Oh,
sour.
Well, okay, hang on now. Don't be like that. Vual's gonna pick it up, and he's got his fancy schmancy knife, by which I mean the really jank knife that he picked up and made himself, and he's gonna take that and just carve out all the like parts that she bit into, and then just like cut a slice out of it.
Okay.
And be like, so if you don't want it, I'll take it.
Okay. Are you going to actually eat it?
Is that the Fae asking?
No, that's me, the GM, asking.
Well, he's kind of waiting for her to like be like, I don't want it.
She's just kind of sulking at this
Okay.
point because she's like, this is bad.
Okay. He's gonna take a bite out of it then.
You bite into it, and instead of the juicy, sweet flesh of a stone fruit, it is very firm. It's very like not quite woody, but it's very firm, and it is. You have had stone fruits before. It is very clearly unripe.
Whatever. Food's food. He'll keep chomping at it slowly. I'll just go like, hey, you realize that this isn't ripe, right?
I know that now.
Okay. So I guess we're both in trouble with the guards now.
I guess.
What's your name?
Kuya.
Cool. I'm V. You can call me V.
V.
Yeah. Are you going to be hanging around here for a bit?
Maybe. Assuming they don't arrest me.
Tell you what, lay low, and I'm going to check and see on a couple things, and I might swing back around and have an offer for you.
An offer?
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
Okay. Well, I might take you up on it, depending on what it is.
Yeah, I got to figure out a little bit more of that myself.
Does it involve food?
I think so. I believe food would be involved. It does involve going off station.
Ooh. So I can probably get away from those nasty guards then.
Probably.
I think I might take you up on that.
Okay. Here, lay low, and I will meet you over by there's this like library place. I gotta swing back around there later to deliver a thing to someone that's gonna be waiting for me in there. And I'll see you over there, and I'll let you know how things work out.
All right.
And we can head places from there.
There's one thing I would like to clarify, is that we've been calling this Faye a girl.
Mm-hmm.
She is pretty, like, teenager range.
Okay.
So, probably more accurate to be calling her a young woman. Okay. You have successfully, potentially recruited Kuya, the Fae.
Vual at this point is gonna head off. Is there any other space in the arboretum that the compass is pointing to, or is it just her?
Not anymore.
Okay, then it is off to the markets. I believe there was.
Yes. Oh, this one's going to be quite fun.
Yeah, he's gonna finish munching on the fruit as he goes.
It is a deeply unpleasant experience.
Not for him. He's had far worse. Food is food.
I mean, he's probably also had far better, given.
It's still food.
Okay.
So
I'm going to give you another minor defect. Just write it down as 3 question marks.
Oh, no.
So the markets is an area, yes. So you come into the area of the markets where it is pointed out. And you immediately notice a fight start to break out at one of the stalls. There is one sort of younger man about your age with dark hair, dressed in mostly black, who is sort of like carrying something in like a bag on around his shoulder. And one of the Trident stall keepers is just sort of like very angry. If he weren't currently like glowing yellow, he would be red in the face. And he looks like he's on the verge of drawing his sword, and he's like, You open your bag right now. I know you have stolen from me.
Vual is going to walk up and be like, "Hey, hang on a second here. What exactly is going on here?"
This one has stolen a religious icon. What? I don't. What are you talking about? I did not do anything.
Vual's gonna turn to this other guy and just be like, "Okay, did you take the thing?"
What are you, a cop?
No.
No.
Okay. And it's gonna turn to the trident and be like, "Okay, so he just says he didn't take the thing."
I saw him take it.
But okay. I don't have much to go off of here. One of you is saying that you stole the thing, the other one's saying he's not stolen the thing.
It's almost like you have to pick a side.
Who? He's just gonna look back and forth between the two of them and be like, "So wait, what is this like religious icon thing? What even is this that you're both being
It
very
is
like?"
a statue of one of the many forms of Tasimira, the goddess of fate, and the queen of all other gods and goddesses.
Oh yeah, I read something about that the other hour.
Yes, she is the supreme source of all deific power, and it is very important as a religious icon. You do not. It is extremely disrespectful to have stolen such a thing.
Okay. And what did this icon look like? It's a statue, right?
Yes.
Okay. And he's gonna turn and look at the guy. Actually, what's the bag look like on the guy's shoulder?
It's like a big leather bag.
Okay.
You can't see what's inside.
Okay. Yeah, he's just gonna look at the guy and be like, "You are sure you didn't take this? Because if you did take this and it's like of sentimental value to them, like, come on, at least steal something actually valuable, like food or
Nope, I didn't
something."
steal anything. Didn't steal. Nope, no stealing.
See, when you speak like that,
Give me a roll.
7 on the die.
Okay. Plus your mind, that's going to be 13.
13, yeah.
Yeah, this young man is very shifty. He's very anxious.
Yeah. Look, man, if hold on a minute, he's gonna turn to the trident guy. Just hold on a minute.
Where are you positioned right now?
Probably in between the two of them.
Okay.
He's just gonna turn to the guy and just like huddle up and be like, "Hey, man, like, listen, I get having to like, snatch something every once in a while, but like, whatever your act is that you're putting on here doesn't look super great, and if you just give it back to him, you might actually be able to avoid some trouble if you did take it. Not saying you did, but if you did, hypothetically, it might just be a little bit better if you give it back to him so that you can maybe go to actually swipe something useful later on a little bit. You don't want to draw too much heat for something that's stupid, Like, just think about this from a practical perspective.
Give me a roll, please. This is going to be a body roll.
Okay, that's a double 4 is a 12.
Again.
Again? Oh no. That's a 6 and a 3, so that is a 13.
Oh boy. Okay. He turns and tries to book it. You have an action to stop him.
I'm gonna grab his bag. Just hook an arm underneath his bag. Right.
All right. Give me a roll.
Double 6s! Right when I need
That's
them.
going to be a body roll.
So that's 16.
Yeah, he does not win that contested roll. He books it, and you are like deftly able to just kind of swipe the bag, and you now have a leather bag.
I'm gonna like be like, hey. Okay, hang on. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up the bag and see if the idol's in there.
There is a small stone statue of a young man with lattice work on the right half of his body. It's like made of roots and vines and branches just curling up and sort of forming a cage around the right half of his body for this tiny little figurine.
Vual's gonna turn and face the trident and be like, "That doesn't look like the description of the queen
That
of the
is
gods."
it. Give it here.
Oh, okay. Here you go.
He takes it and he turns and opens the flap to his tent full of wares. And you see him place it on a shelf of 12 more identical copies of that statue
Okay,
with a price tag under them.
gotcha. Has the other dude just at this point vanished into the crowd?
Oh, yeah, no, he's gone.
Okay. He's just gonna be like, well, okay. Well, I tried. He's gonna turn to this guy and be like, "Hey,
Thank you for getting my merchandise back.
you're welcome." That wasn't quite what I was, the resolution I was hoping it would be, but it's whatever. Nobody got hurt, so I'll take it. You don't care if I keep the bag, do you?
Oh, no, I don't care about that dirty old thing.
Okay.
My name is Barack, by the way.
Hi. You can call me V.
V. A lovely name.
Alias, really, but yeah. Dumb question. You have statues of the. Do you have statues of the gods or of the?
I have statues of the many different forms of Tasimira, if that is what you mean.
So if I were looking for...
See, as Tridan, we believe that the gods, as you perceive them, are merely facets of the true Tasimira, that she has put on these masks to present herself as different forms. You are entitled to your own beliefs, of course, but
Interesting.
this is what Tridan believe.
Okay. Do you have one of this Amalia?
I certainly do.
I don't really have any. I don't have much cash on me right now.
That's going to be a problem, my friend. My wares are handmade. They do not come cheap.
Damn it. All right.
However, perhaps we can work out some sort of arrangement? You see, I'm looking to take this business on the road. I've saturated the market here, as it were, and, well, I would like to spread the good word of the goddess. If you know of a ship that is currently taking passengers, perhaps I could do you a favor in return for putting in a word with that ship's captain.
Potentially. I don't know this captain personally, but I did ask her earlier. There was a captain that pointed me to the individual I'm currently employed by. She is a one of you folks. Sorry, I'm still getting the names of everything straight. Tridan.
Tridan.
Yep, there you go.
Yes.
I don't know if she's headed off world or not, but she was helpful enough to me. And Vual will give him the location of the captain that pointed him towards Captain Tab.
All right, then. I'm just going to write down failed next to both of these.
Yeah. And at this point, he's going to just carry on past the market and head towards... What other option do we have? There's apparently another bar, and then there's the below section.
There is another bar, and there is below in the guts of the ship.
I think he's going to head to below first.
The guts of the ship.
The bowels, the depths.
So you head down into the engineering sections of the ship. The closer towards these, thick metal doors you get, the crowd thins considerably. Mm-hmm. And you sort of, take a few flights of stairs down. Unclear how the gravity on this space station is working.
Vual is going to choose to willfully ignore that question once it pops up in his brain.
So am I. But as you go deeper, like a couple levels down, the compass does eventually level out, and you can sort of turn it back onto its face and get the readings for where to go again. It is quiet down here. There's basically no one down here.
Ah, okay.
Aside from, the occasional, like, clang and clunk and hiss of some of the inner workings, the guts of this space station. It's not unfamiliar to you. I'll let you decide how you feel about it.
Well, there's going to be that interesting bit where the lack of a crowd is probably going to be one of those things that's going to mess with him a little bit, because he's used to being in a space like this with at least a couple other people, and it's quiet down here, but at the same time there's not that looming presence over his shoulder constantly.
Yeah.
Which is itself its own level of unsettling, but in a different way. Because down here, he can kind of just exist and not worry about being yelled at, beaten, whatever, or worse if he doesn't do his job correctly, or, for being in the wrong spot at the wrong time. But at the same time, that itself is strange. He feels like he's taking up space that he's not normally meant to take up. And the result is just this level of unease, while also being somewhat just like, okay, this is the sort of space that I would be familiar with. It's all very conflicting for him. So he's moving with that sort of like odd like hesitance a little bit.
Yeah, you've gone down probably about 3 or 4 levels at this point. Mm-hmm. And you get to the point where the compass is leveled off. You notice that it is pointing in 2 distinct directions. One, there is a pretty well-lit maintenance corridor. It's an ordinary maintenance corridor. And in the other direction that it is pointing you, there is a dark hallway with a sort of like flickery, jammed elevator at the end. There's some caution tape put up over the elevator that says out of order. At the end of the well-lit maintenance hallway, not even at the end, it seems to just continue on for a while before it turns off and ramps down deeper. But after a certain distance, you can see there is a bench back there. Although you can't make out more detail, you probably need to get a little bit closer for that.
Alrighty then.
What would you like to do?
I mean, I think he's going to look at the bench just for a little bit, just because he's been walking for a while, and that fall really hurt. So he's going to try and just be like, okay, hang on, a nice sit down for a bit might be helpful.
Okay. So you walk down the brightly lit corridor.
Yeah.
Until you get to a small, bench. Mm-hmm. It's just sort of like a little place for people to sit down here. But on the bench, there is a book. And it's an old book, clearly. It seems like the pages have been hand sewn into it, and it's bound in a cut leather cover. It definitely looks handmade, and there's an emblem sort of burned into the cover. Now, you don't recognize this emblem at all.
Vual's gonna sit down first, and then he's gonna lean over and carefully pick up this book.
Okay.
And just have a look at it.
As you pick up the book, worth noting that there's a strap and a belt buckle that is keeping the book closed. As you pick it up, smoke starts pouring out of the book. Not in a harmful way, it's like white smoke. But it just starts sort of like pouring out of the book and hitting the floor.
He's gonna carefully put it back down.
The smoke doesn't stop as you put the book down. In fact, it's starting to pool around the floor, around your feet, and it even rises up into a column, which eventually takes on a humanoid shape. There is a woman now standing in front of you. with long white hair, a sort of shabby coat, and a wide-brimmed black hat. She looks at you curiously. Demon, huh?
Hi.
Can't say I expected one this far down.
Yeah? I was just curious. I came down here because of reasons, and decided I wanted to sit down because
Reasons. You don't need to be secretive with me.
I don't really know you all that well, so pardon me if I don't want to spill my life story quite yet.
The affairs of the living are not particularly interesting to me at the moment, anyway.
Wait. Living? You're dead? You're not alive.
Well,
You're a ghost.
yes, no, ghost, shade, specter. I suppose there are quite a few words for what I am. I'm wondering, actually, you might be able to help me. If you were to check your compass, you will notice that the compass is still pointing towards the book.
So wait, I don't know much about magic, but are you like bound to the book or something?
A little bit of yes, a little bit of no. It's
I'm getting a lot of that already.
it's my journal. It's an easy way to manifest at this point. Look, how to explain this? Are you familiar with the Lady of the End?
No. I'm barely familiar with the gods.
Yes, that makes this quite a bit more difficult. Let me put it this way. I came back from beyond. I was sent with a mission. I'm wondering if you might be able to assist me in this.
What is this mission?
See,
I have one of my own that I'm already kind of committed to.
there are those who have come back, for want of a better term, unnatural. People who should have stayed dead. And I've been tasked with the responsibility of finding them and making sure that they go where they belong.
See, the problem here is that involves hunting people down, from the sounds of it.
Well, yes.
And I already really don't like the sound of that, unfortunately. That's something I'd really rather not do.
Shame. I suppose I'm on my own then.
I am sorry. Do you want me to move your journal to a place where maybe other people might be able to find you so that maybe they can help you? It's not that I don't
No, I will be able to.
have an issue.
I can move it on my own. I was simply resting. She crosses the distance and picks up the book and pockets it.
Huh, that's a neat trick. I mean, I'll put it this way. I'll think about it, but I don't know if I can add hunting. I don't know if I want to be like a hunter of the undead.
Oh, no. Undead is such an archaic term. These would be like me.
Well, I mean, I don't know. You don't seem that bad.
Oh, trust me, they are worse.
But I don't want to have to resort to doing violent stuff again. That's the entire reason why I got out of where I just got. And
Oh, you won't have to do anything violent. If you just bring them to me, I can take care of the rest.
you can do the violent stuff. I mean, maybe, but that would probably take me out of the way of whatever I'm about to do with the new guy that I'm currently working for. And I don't want to commit myself to two separate missions that might conflict.
Suit yourself.
I mean, I know what to look for. So if I think about it, and maybe I can bring you on with the other folks that I'm.
I will need to move on from this station somehow once my target here has been found. Could be nice to travel for a bit.
I'll keep that in mind. Look, if I can find you again, if I can figure out whether or not these two concepts are compatible, then I'll come back. I'll let you know, and we'll see what we can work out. But for now, I unfortunately don't think I can promise that. I'm not sure I'd be ready. I'm not sure I'd be up to the task, and I'm already essentially committed to one crew. I don't want to have to divide attention between the two of that. That would just be unfair to both you and my current employer.
Oh no, this would be quite quick.
Okay. Okay. You're looking for someone on the station, right?
Correct.
Okay. Give me his description. If I come across him while I'm running around over the course of the next day or so, I'll see if I can point you in his direction.
He will have disguised himself as someone wealthy, someone with power. Probably in the city's center at some point. I've been staying down here trying to gather information.
I'm looking for like a human, a demon.
Human.
Okay,
Sorry.
human.
If you notice that they have sort of white eyes, and they seem to be missing something that normal people have, that's usually the clue that they're a shade.
Like physically, or like there's gonna be something off about it?
I'm gonna go with yes.
I see. I'll keep an eye out, and if I find you around soon, if I find him, I'll let you know.
Well, you know where to find me. And at this point, you see the smoke start welling up and obscure the woman's body, and before you know it, the book itself drops to the floor.
Vual is going to very carefully pick the book up and put the book back onto the bench next to him.
Okay.
And then get up and head down the other direction of the hallway, and try not to have a panic attack over the fact that I just met a ghost.
Okay, so you're going to the other hallway?
Yeah.
As you approach the broken elevator, give me a soul roll with a minor disadvantage.
Oh, man, I just rolled really well.
Minor difficulty.
Okay, that's not terrible. That's 15.
Oof.
That was almost a 18.
You feel the hair start to stand up on the back of your spine, and a sense of dread comes over you as you walk towards this broken down elevator.
Vual just stops and does not move.
Okay. You just stop. The feeling doesn't go away, but as you're not moving forward, it's not getting worse either.
Yeah, and he's just going to start to try and take in his surroundings.
It's a dark hallway. The lights are not on, and the elevator is still closed. There are pipes and wires coming off of the walls. One of the ceiling panels is just a little bit busted.
The compass is still pointing inwards.
This compass is still pointing at the elevator.
All right. Vual is going to very carefully start moving forward.
As you approach the elevator, the doors open. Quietly, though. There's not of the expected ding or anything like that. And the doors open to reveal a figure nearly 3 times your height. They are incredibly thin, jet black. Their body is basically darker than the dark elevator behind it somehow. they're sort of just looming in there, and they turn their perfectly round, spherical head on a neck that is just a little too long to look at you with a face that has no eyes or any features at all, except for a very large, oversized mouth. It's making that sort of noise at you.
Hi. I've not seen one of you before. And you're not in the Codex. What are you?
Different. Nightling.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I've got a.
Give me a perception roll.
Okay. 8 plus 6 is. Oh, does heightened awareness count for this? Heightened awareness, I think, does count for this, right?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so that's plus 10, so that's 18.
Okay. You see a light green, sort of mint-colored bow on the side of its head.
Vual is going to just hold up the compass and be like, this led me here to you.
It just sort of cocks its head to the side and quote-unquote stares at you.
Yeah.
Doesn't have any eyes to stare at you with.
Well, I work for a guy. I guess I work for a guy. I will be working for a guy. It's not super important. We're trying to... He's gotten me to try and put a crew together so we can go off the station and go do some work for him. And this is supposed to show me who might be a good fit for the job. And it pointed me towards you. Yeah. Do you have a name?
Dreams bad here. Name. Fillet.
Villette. Okay. I'm V. You said the dreams are bad here?
Dreams bad. Lots of scary.
I can get you off the station if you want. If you're willing to be on the ship.
Leave station.
Yeah. I don't know what you'd be able to do on the ship, but I'll find something for you. You wouldn't exactly be the first person I'd be doing that for.
Good. Won't leave station.
Okay. I'd have to introduce you to our captain. Although it sounds like you don't do great in crowds.
Do not like. Stay here because quiet.
So you don't want to stay here because it's too quiet?
The figure shakes its head.
Oh, you want to leave here because it'll be quieter outside of the station?
Let stay below. Below quiet.
Ah, okay, I see. Maybe I can bring the captain to you. And then, well, we'd have to get you up to the ship up over by the docks. But that'll be, I think, a short trip because we can then get you onto the ship and then get you off the station.
Leave station. Villet. Leave.
Yeah, okay. Tell you what. Stay put. I'll come back with the captain and the others.
Villet nods.
And then we'll get him to meet you that way. And then we'll figure out how to get you onto the ship. And then we'll get you off the station. I think we can make that happen. I'll try and make that happen. Okay?
The Villet will nod again.
Okay, cool. All right. I will be back. Promise.
Okay.
Vual's going to turn and walk out, and is again trying not to have a panic attack from the
No, you are still terrified throughout all of this.
Yeah, what I assume is the Nightling's like terror. I almost said terror field, and I'm like, this is not Evangelion, but just like that aura that they have. But it's just like, again, he's seeing in this, amongst this, he's like, okay, so something that's clearly something, magical, that's probably a self-defense mechanism of some kind. Whatever this thing is, it does not want to stay here. It's not in a great place. And he's having that same thing where he had with Jillian, where he's just like, yeah, there's not really a question that it's, hey, this is someone that needs a change of pace.
Okay, so you've basically confirmed with this one.
Yeah, in this instance, this is an instance of like, yep, okay, this is a thing that's happening. I'm getting this one off the station.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
So here's the thing: is you have completed 4 quests.
Well, I have technically completed 4 quests, but I haven't.
You have 2 that you started. Well, actually, no, you've just failed one. So
I did deliberately choose not to do the other 2 because Barack was a guy where Vual was like, okay, I can see that you're probably like you're a guy that's very specific about stuff, but he's a bit uptight for Vual's taste, and the other dude has vanished into the ether, unfortunately.
Well, no, you failed that quest because you didn't take his side.
Yeah. And then there's the ghost one I technically haven't completed.
You haven't. Well, you have picked Villet at this point, so now you can't go back and pick the ghost.
Okay. That's fair. I have completed the Fae.
Yep, you've completed Kuya's
the Fae's quest, but that was not out of an attempt to recruit Kuya yet. So
nope, that's fair.
It's got one of those things where he's like, I might be able to, maybe. That said, I think he's gonna skip the bar.
Okay.
Is he going to skip the bar? You know what? No, I think he's going to head to the bar first because he's just like, okay, hang on. I just had nearly 2 panic attacks in a row. I need like a drink.
A drink. Okay. So you're heading to the other bar.
Yeah.
Where the first bar was more respectable, this is, well, it was respectable, but smoky and full of like dock worker types. This bar seems to be like much more of a dive.
Okay.
Think like the kind of place you might find Han Solo about to shoot somebody for owing him money.
Oh boy, we're in full-on Mos Eisley now. Okay.
I mean, not quite, but like it's that kind of place. It's where those kinds of people hang out. The compass is actually quite simple about this one. It points you towards an old man who is sort of sitting at the bar. He's got white hair and like a middle-sized beard, but it's a pretty good beard.
Okay.
So that's one person. Another person is a woman with another woman with a big hat. Are you noticing a type? But this one is a big, like, pointed hat, like a cone with a wide brim. And the old man does not seem to notice you come in. I mean, he has his back to you. Whereas the woman is just kind of like she's running around a little bit frantically, like trying to talk to people and get people's attention, and nobody's really paying her any mind.
Vual is just gonna like notice this happening, is going to casually, while someone is like looking away, swipe some fancy drink off the bar while they're not looking, or at least attempt to.
All right, go ahead and give me a roll for that. That's gonna be sort of a speed sleight of hand roll. I'm gonna call that body.
That's a 12.
Yeah. So you do not make it.
Okay.
That is a roll. That is a set roll of 15. So that's quite difficult. You go to swipe a bottle, and the bartender just kind of like gives you a nasty look when you have your hand outstretched. He's just like, "Don't even think about it, boy."
Oh, we have to. Oh, this isn't like an
Drinks
open
cost money
thing.
here.
Oh, okay. How much money?
Depends on the drink.
That's not helpful.
Well, there's a menu right up there. You just go ahead and make up some funky drink name if you want. I did not prepare this. But just make something up.
Okay. Falls just gonna be like, what's something like kind of strong, but that's not hyper pricey? That will cost me 5 silver.
5 silver? I reckon you probably want a firebolt.
Okay, sure. I don't know what is here. He's gonna throw the 5 silver that he had from that like while ago on the table.
The man pours you a drink.
Cool.
It's like highball glass full of like sort of like a reddish liquid.
Okay. Vual's gonna like shotgun half of it for a minute, and is gonna just like have it hit him and just blink for a minute.
Yeah, it burns.
And he's just gonna be like, oof. Okay, that's strong. Ooh. Okay. Little less shaky or more shaky. I can't tell at this point. I don't care, which is the important part. And he's gonna walk up to the lady that's like running around and be like, "Hey, nice hat.
Thank you."
You're running around a lot. What's up?"
Okay, so I had a pendant that belonged to me, and it was stolen, and I'm trying to find it.
Stolen. You're sure it was stolen and not misplaced?
Well, considering it was ripped off of my neck and the guy ran away, I'm gonna go with stolen. Yeah, gonna go with stolen on this one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that would qualify as stealing. So wait, do you know where the guy is? Why are you looking for him here?
No, I don't know where the guy is. I'm just trying to ask around. See where he might have gotten to. He can't have gotten far. It's a space station.
Okay, fair enough. Hang on a minute. I'm gonna try something. Dumb. And he's gonna try and just single out like the group of like most he's gonna try and find just like a group at the table that very clearly looks like they're kind of not up to a lot of good, right?
Okay, group that's up to no good. Yep.
Yeah. And he's just to walk over and be like, "Hey, any of you guys see this dude run off with this pendant thing? He owes me money."
Yeah, though they ignore you. They really do not care about what you have to say.
I'm gonna poke one in the shoulder.
The girl is kind of following you around. She's like, I could tell you where it was stolen from me if you want.
Well, okay, you should
You're
have.
actually trying to help.
You probably should have led with that. Then let's do that first, rather than have me try and point at the dude owes me money.
You have a map? I lost my map.
I think so. I think the dude that I stole this bag off of had a map in here. Hang on.
Give me a like straight up luck roll to see if he had a map.
That is a 6 exactly.
Yeah, there's no map in here.
Okay. Never mind. No, I don't have a map in here. I thought I did. I do not. Hey. And he just turns to the guy again and just pokes him. Hey, do you have a map? Can I borrow a map?
The guy on the table just kind of looks up at you and squints and is like, "Get lost."
Do you know where the dude that has this pendant is so that I can get my money
I don't know
from
who
him?
you're talking about. Get out of here.
Okay, that's unfortunate. Have a good day. He just turns to the lady and she's like, all right, you're going to have to show me the old-fashioned way.
Okay. Come with me. And she sort of just walks you out of the bar and around the...
Before they leave the bar, since Vual's like, I probably can't take the glass out of the bar, he's going to shotgun the other half of his drink.
Yep. Where does he leave the glass?
On some random table.
Just on a table somewhere.
Yeah, just on a table somewhere amongst like...
He's
all
the
these other
worst
people.
bar goer ever.
He's not used to this.
Yeah, no, fair.
He doesn't know bar etiquette yet.
So she walks you out of the bar and like you walk, down the street a little bit and you see a group of like thugs, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're like gathered around. There's like 5 of them. And they're all like gathered around like in a circle. And they're like admiring a thing that you can't quite see because they're blocking it. And give me a roll to see if you can hear what they're talking about.
What am I adding to this?
I'm gonna say body for this one because it's hearing.
Okay, that is a 12 exactly then.
12 exactly.
Oh wait, would heightened awareness work for this?
Yeah, I'll give you heightened awareness for this.
Okay, so that would be 16.
16. That is a succeed on a difficult roll. So you sort of make out that they're talking about that the one of them is showing off something that he stole to the others. And as you walk a little bit closer, she's like, that one, that's the guy.
Okay, I got this. Hang on, wait here. He's gonna walk to the other guys and be like, hey, you idiot.
The punk that's closest to you, not the one that she pointed out, just sort of turns around and is like, excuse me.
Not talking to you.
Who the hell are you?
Doesn't matter. You. And Vual's gonna point at the one that's got the stolen thing.
All right. This is really hard because I can't just stat people on the fly. I want to have this be a fight, but I can't because I don't have stats for any of these guys.
Well, okay. Vual has a vague plan for how this might work here. Let's see if this works.
No, give me a body roll.
That is a 11. Hang on, I'm gonna swap this one die out because it feels like it's just giving me 5s tonight. And like, well, that's on one hand, that's good. That's like also.
Yeah, no. The guy that is in front of you, between you and the guy who is showing something off, just kind of shoves you back. It's like, hey, mind your own business. Move it along, pal. This ain't your problem.
Vual is going to drop glamour.
Ooh.
And just be like, I'm sorry, you've stepped into my business now, unfortunately. Back off, please.
Okay. You know what? I am gonna just straight up make this a combat.
Okay. Intimidation attempt failed.
I mean, there's no roll for intimidation here. Like, that's not necessarily an option. All right. At the start of combat, roll me a initiative roll. That is 2 dice plus your attack combat value.
Attack combat value is 13.
Okay. You will be going first. You have dropped glamour.
The first thing I'm going to do is I'm probably going to want to shove the guy that's in my way out of my way, right? And then advance towards these guys and just grab the dude that's got the pendant and basically just try and throw him to the floor. Both of those, I think, are probably going to be contested body rolls, if I had to imagine.
So it is an opposed roll. It is not a body versus body. It is an ACV versus DCV.
Well, I got a real strong opener for that. That's a 16. If I'm adding my ACV.
That is what you're doing. You're shoving the guy out of the way. You are dealing with unarmed. So that's nothing plus your ACV. So you have just done 5 damage to the first of 3.
Yeah. And then I've got now I'm currently in my true form, which means I get 2 extra actions.
Yep.
So the idea is to get him out of the way and then go for the guy with the pendant and basically essentially grab him and throw him down to the floor.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll say 1 action for closing the distance.
Yeah, I think that would take up the turn's worth of actions that I have.
And then for grabbing him and throwing him to the floor, that is going to be a contested attack.
Is a 13? 4 plus 4 plus 5. Yep, 13.
Yeah, he rolled a 11.
Haha!
So you throw guy number 3 down to the floor. He takes 35 damage. Or he takes 5 damage and is now he's on the floor. The first guy's gonna go. He's gonna take a swing at you.
Okay. Do I roll for this as well?
Yes. This is plus your DCV.
That is a... wait, hang on. Because I have Defense Mastery.
Your DCV is 7.
Yeah, is that with the Defense Mastery?
Yes.
Okay, so that's a 15.
Okay. Yeah, no, he whiffs. He swings at you, and you're able to just duck out of the way. The second one's going to go. He is going to also take a swing at you.
That one's not nearly as good. That's a 12.
Well, you're in luck, because he rolled an 11.
Yay!
The third guy is going to get up, like, he pushes himself to his feet, and that's his whole action.
Okay.
That's guy number 3.
So there are only 3 dudes?
There are only 3 dudes.
Okay. Is he still holding the thingy?
He's pocketed it at this point.
Okay. I am going to... Now, I have Dynamic Powers Fire.
Yes.
I am going to attempt to use that to basically just put up a wall of fire between me and the other guys. And me and this dude in front of me and the other guys. And I'm going to step in close to the guy and just be like, give me the damn pendant back, and this won't get ugly.
Yeah, okay. So this guy's now pretty scared because he's just a regular thug and you are a demon who has dropped glamour. So he's pretty spooked. I'm gonna give him a roll.
Okay.
Nope, does not make it. All right, so he's just kind of like, yeah, well, yeah, okay, here you go. Just throws it at your feet.
Wall will pick it up, dust off a little bit, and the wall of fire goes away, and the glamour comes back, and he goes, all right, cool. Stick to stealing stuff that doesn't matter, and then turns and we'll walk away.
The other 2 guys have now booked it at this point. The girl looks at you, and she's just like, whoa.
Yeah, here you go. Vual's gonna just toss it to her.
By the way, you have now by your use of dynamic powers, you have lost 10 points of energy.
Okay, marking that down. And Vual's just gonna kind of like Vual being still like very like buzzed at this point because he just inhaled a fairly big alcoholic drink. We'll just basically toss the M back to her and be like, "Don't lose that this time," and we'll kind of just wobble off.
Yeah. Okay. But bye, I guess.
See you later.
Where are you going?
Huh? Oh, I gotta get a guy to sign a form about a thing. So that I can have a person come to like work on the ship place thing.
Okay. I was thinking maybe there was a way that as you're walking away, she just kind of like is standing there, chattering awkwardly.
Vual's gonna kind of notice the chatter and be like, Are you okay? Are you good?"
Well, I was thinking there would maybe be something that I could do to repay you. And you said something about a ship?
Yeah. Kind of.
Yeah, well, okay, the crew that I paid to get here kind of kicked me off their ship. So
That sucks.
why
Why would they do that?
yeah, so I'm willing to work.
Huh. Captain only said I could take 4 other people, and I've already got 4 other people.
Technically, you technically have 5.
Well, at this point with this, I have 5 I can pick from, right? If I go and I complete Vermes' quest, but I can only take 4 with them. And Vual is having that moment of just like, I'm vaguely buzzed and I have to make decisions, and I don't want to make decisions because so far he likes everyone that he's met, and I can't overcommit to the thing because employer reasons. I am normally more eloquent than this, but I just shotgunned a very strong drink because
Are you okay?
I met a ghost and then some other scary thing down further in the depths of the station, and
okay.
yeah, that's
that
what
seems like a lot.
Yeah, I'll shake it off in a bit.
So I can't come?
I don't know. I'll go see if I can argue with the captain, but probably not. If not, there's this one captain lady that was nice enough to point me in the direction of the guy I'm working for now, and I can point you in her direction because maybe she'll be able to help. Let me go see if I can argue with the captain or not. Hang on, I gotta go do the thing where I gotta get the guy to sign the form, and then I gotta go talk to the captain in person.
I guess I can wait for you back at the bar.
Are you sure you want to do that? Isn't that where the thing got swiped?
No, it got swiped right here.
Oh, right. Okay. Okay. Actually, you know what? Hang on. What if you go to the bar where my captain's at? Just because the place seemed a little less shady.
Okay. Yeah, I guess.
It's over here, and I'll see if I can argue with the captain once I get back to that bar place.
Okay.
And we'll see how things work out. If not, then I will point you in a direction that might be more helpful, because I don't know. I want to help people get where they're going.
If it's that much trouble, I can probably find another ship. I've got money.
Let me talk with Captain Guy once I get the chance to talk with the Captain Guy.
Okay.
And Vual just does that like, you know, that like full body kind of just like kind of thing that happens every so often when you start to like feel yourself sobering up a little bit.
Yes, I think they call that a shudder.
A shudder or whatever it is. He's just gonna have that happen and just be like, oof. I've not had alcohol before. This is a new experience. Sorry, I'm usually a bit more.
Dang, you sort of just kind of shrugged that off in the space of like 5 minutes.
It has not been that long. I'm getting used to things. Anyways, I have to go.
Okay, bye.
Do the thing. Wait. This is where the bar is. My captain's at. Go hang out there because someone else might not try and swipe your thing.
Okay.
Also, the captain's there, and he's probably going to be more of a distraction towards anyone trying to do stupid shit than Other people are, and I'll point out the bar where Captain Tab is waiting. And
Yeah.
then he's
Oh, he
gonna
heads
go
off.
and his
He heads off.
thing at this point is, okay, I have to go deal with the thing to get the thing signed for the thing, so that the Solarian lady can come along.
Okay.
So he is looking for Magister Helium.
Give me a roll to navigate the station. No
Wait.
bonuses this time.
Okay, that is a.
I give you a mind. I'll give you a mind.
Oh, okay. I was purposely rolling with disadvantage there. That is going to be 9 on the die, so 15.
15.
As he
That
tries
is
to shake off the drink.
That is a well success right there. Is 15.
Okay.
So at some point you do manage to find your way to the Solarian embassy. It's, a pretty decently well constructed building. It's got like floaty orbs that look like stars adorning the outside. And you just kind of are standing right in front of it. What do you do?
Stare at it for how pretty it is for a bit before being like, wait, hang on, I was here for a thing.
A thing.
At which point Vual is good. Vual, having kind of collected a little bit more of his wits about him as he's managed to like navigate the station and the drink has kind of taken some of its toll off of him, is gonna be like, cool, okay, I am looking for a guy. I am looking for this Magister person. Clearly the best place to do that is to go up to the door and see who's here, who's at the front of the. This is a big place, right?
The door is just open. It's a revolving door, so we could just go right on inside.
He's gonna head right inside then.
And as you head inside, there is a large like sort of lobby desk. It's a big city building. And so at the lobby desk, there is a sort of purple-ish Solarian of the same like general build as Vermi.
Right.
He's sitting there and he's like, "Hello, this is the Solarian embassy. How can I help you?"
Hi. Wall tries to sit there and not, but they're like, "You're purple," and the other one's not purple. Why are you purple? Question out loud, and goes, "There's a Magister Helium that I am looking for. I have a paper from.
Talk to the boss.
I've got a paper that.
Do you have an appointment?
No. Do I need one of those? What is that?
Yeah, he's a pretty busy guy.
I just
Can I
need him.
get your name?
V.
Your name's V.
Yes.
Okay. And he like clicks on the pager. He's like,
This I've got a piece of paperwork from a, what did she say her name was? Vermi, I think, that she needs him to sign. Real quick.
The secretary just kind of looks at you, squints at you, and is like, okay, hang on.
Okay.
Presses a button on his console in front of him. Magister Helium, there is a V here to see you. He says it has something to do with Vermi, so yeah, I'm just gonna send him up. No, I have no idea who he is. Yeah, okay. Yep. All right, you just go ahead on up those stairs. His office will be right in the back there.
Oh, okay. I was under the assumption this was going to be a bit trickier given how busy the man seems to be, but thank you. And Vual will carry on over to the staircase and get up the stairs, and is going to do that thing where he's like, wait, hang on, where does in the back mean? And do that thing where he's checking the placard above like every door just to see if he can spot the correct office.
Yeah. Give me just a mind roll for fun.
That's a 3 on the die, which makes that 9 total.
Okay. So yeah, it's you are able to find it eventually, but you check at least 17 doors on your way down until you realize, oh, it's sort of the big one at the end of the hallway. The plaque that says Ambassador on it in big block letters.
There's gonna be that point where he's like, wait a minute, hang on, I thought he was a magister. Is his name Magister? I thought he was. I'm very confused. He's gonna knock on the door.
This has been the Stars Aflame, an actual play podcast using Besom 4th edition. As a part of the show, Roll Me a Story. Vual has been played by Liam Freewald, and the world and the people around him are played by me, Charles Payne. If you like the show, please give it a review and share it with someone you think will also enjoy. If you want to support the show, you can find the soundtrack available for purchase at backspinzx.bandcamp.com or on our Patreon, along with other behind-the-scenes content. Our socials are linked below if you want to join in on the conversation. Thank you very much for listening, and we'll see you next time.